Guys, it's me, Christy Lee. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. There's been a lot of changes. We've got a lot of catching up to do, but Eric just told me that I should probably put up a little video and just give you guys some updates about what we've got going on.
Man, go get me the hose. I gotta fill these tanks up.
Eric told me that I should probably take you guys around and show you what we've been up to around here at the house, and I'll do another video updating you guys and explaining why I've been gone for so long. But let's go ahead and take a walk around the yard so I can show you guys what's been happening around here. Alright, so this is our front yard. Eric decided that he wanted a herb garden up here. We do have 2 tomato plants there that we bought at Lowe's. They're supposed to be really sweet, and I just didn't have anywhere to put them when we put this in, so it went in here, but they seem to be doing okay. So 2 little sweet cherry tomatoes, that's what that's supposed to be. And he's got rosemary planted by seed, a lot of mint, chives. Over here along this fence we planted some cucumber. This is going to be squash pit. I watched a video not too long ago that said that you could dig a hole, take all your kitchen scraps and stuff, and dump it in the hole, cover it back up, and then you can plant squash and pumpkin and stuff like that in there. So that's what that's going to be. We're going to try that. Here's Eric planted watermelon seeds there. There are 4 rows here that need to be weeded, but we put okra in here. And then this bed from here all the way back to here is going to be corn. He direct sowed some of them that are popping up here. There's a few of them there, but all this is going to be nothing but corn here. And then he put watermelon seeds at the very end. And then we're going to have some peppers up there as well. Okay, this is where the big change comes in. So you guys might remember the last couple videos, I had the rabbits set up over here with just a bunch of fence and stuff keeping them in. I took all the fences from around all the garden beds because I wanted easy access, and Eric built this for our rabbits. So we used hardwire cloth all the way around, and we put their little house in there and their tunnels, and Eric made me a door right here so I can get in and out very easily. And there's our bunnies, Willow and Reese. I don't remember if I told you or not, but I found out that Reese is a boy, which explains why when I was trying to mate him with Van Dam, he was getting very angry with me. He was sold to me as a girl, and turns out he's not. And I have seen 4 successful fall-offs from them mating last week. So she did have a litter of 6 a month or so ago. Maybe it was 2 months ago, but we lost them. We were out picking up Gage from work and had not put them away yet. So we locked them up in their little cage there at night, and we picked up Gage from work, and I had not yet put them in, and she ended up having babies. She had to have had them right after we left the house. And when we got home and I came out to lock them up, there was a raccoon in the cage with them, and he had been eating the babies. So we lost that litter. So hopefully in another 3 weeks we'll have another litter. So that's that. We are going to figure out a way to cover this so that I don't have to put them up every night, because she is a pain in the butt. Reese knows the routine. When I put their snacks in there at night, he knows to go in there and he's done for the night. She refuses. She's a pain in the butt, so we're going to try to cover this. Along the bottom here, I've put some climbing plants. These are Christmas pole beans. Got another one coming there, and there's another one somewhere in here that's coming up. and I planted peas and things that are gonna be able to climb this hardware cloth like a trellis. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows here. I've got amaranth. I don't remember which this is. I know I've got collards in one. I've got zucchini and squash. I've got kidney beans, black beans, and then at the end of every little row here, I planted some candy cane striped zinnias that are starting to pop up as of today. Along here are some of my pepper starts. It looks like they're getting eaten from something. I've got 5 plants lining this bed here, and then Eric has planted all kinds of pepper seeds in you want some attention, Callie? She has been such a love bug recently. She used to be the standoffish one, and Midnight was all about love and attention, but the roles have reversed recently. Anyway, so he's got all his peppers planted in this bed, or the seeds in this bed. And there's lots of sunflowers that are popping up from the food that I was feeding the rabbits, which is cool. Let's see. Over here behind this bed, I planted 3 of my, I'm not sure if these are the tomatillos or the ground cherries, but that's what is here. And then in this bed, our asparagus is coming back. This is the 3rd year, so we'll be able to eat that. We've got squash and zucchini plants in here as well. Now, I planted this cauliflower in October of last year. I've already pulled out a few of the plants. I do have heads, but they're not growing very big. And then my carrots, which the rabbits had escaped from their cage and bit all the leaves off them. I'm glad they're coming back. So I've got zinnias planted all along this side here. And here I've got a cucumber plant. My strawberries have given us a few strawberries. I fed them to the rabbits. There's another cauliflower. We got some lettuces and Swiss chard that's not doing too well. And then we've got a bunch of bean plants in here. And then Gage did this one yesterday. He wanted his own garden, so I gave him some space here. I'm not sure what he planted, but he did plant like 5 or 6 seeds per hole, so we'll see how that goes. Our blueberries that we honestly thought were dead or dying are coming back, and we've got cute little flowers, so hopefully we'll get some blueberries this year. Over here along this fence, I planted more climbing stuff, so I've got cucumbers, and then the Christmas lima beans there. Grape plant is coming back. We thought that had died as well. Let's see. Eric rearranged the backyard for me, so my hay is here and no longer on the back porch. He cut down a few of the big limbs that were creating shadows in our yard, and I got all these sticks to make a teepee for my climbing vegetables, because I'd really like to try that this year. Here is my little fish pond. I went a month or so ago, maybe more, 2 months ago, and I bought some little comet fish, you know, the ones that are like $16 or 16 cents a piece. I bought 11 of those. We've had some casualties, but they are living happily in here, and they're beautiful. And this water hyacinthus is growing like crazy. You guys, I had 3 plants. I gave 1 to my mom, and I had 2. I stuck 2 plants back in here. The pool is already filled again after I took a lot of them out and put them in this bucket and in that fish tank, and they just keep reproducing over and over and over, which is great. It's great. Alright, here I've got some squash and zucchini starts and some spinach. I'm hoping. Everybody says spinach is easy. I'm having such a hard time with it. Here's a bunch of my okra, some more peppers. Here's some more peppers that I'm planting as well. This is Eric's corn that he started. Probably by this weekend we'll be getting that in the ground. Here are my Sun Gold cherry tomatoes that are looking a little worse for wear, but they're still putting off flowers, still putting off fruit, and I've eaten a handful of these already. They're so delicious. So I've got like 4 plants here, and they all have some fruit on them. Just repotted these. These are Cherokee purple tomatoes there. This is a bed that created itself. I had a bunch of the hay and rabbit poop from the rabbits when I was cleaning out the cage a while ago, and I dumped it all right here. And I threw sunflower seeds, those black oil sunflower seeds that I feed to them occasionally. I threw them out here, and a bunch of the sunflowers popped up, and then the rest of these seeds were seeds that I thought were bad because they had gotten wet and started to mildew in the container. But I've got, I don't know if it's cucumber or squash, but something is vining in here and it's doing really well. I've got nasturtium, variegated nasturtium. I don't know where that came from. I have some, but I bought it after this had already bloomed, so I'm not sure where this came from. That's what my radishes do. I got 2 bulbs out of all the radishes I planted for fall. Here's some more. I'm guessing this is cucumber. I don't know, but it's everywhere. Here's another Sun Gold cherry. The fruits are just starting to turn. Here's a bunch more of the sunflowers that basically planted themselves. And I think this is cabbage, but I don't think it's going to do anything. More sunflowers. Here's a few more of my starts. This is supposed to be blue bachelor buttons. My basil is looking pretty good. My marigolds, I had a bunch in here, but something decided that they were delicious and only left me one, so I'll have to restart some of those. Here's some more. I believe these are Sun Globe tomatoes holding there, and some more tomatillos or ground cherries. I did try to do peas, but it got hot here really quick, so I don't think they're gonna make it. My peppermint came back so good. My parsley got chewed up by the rabbits when they escaped, and that came back. I got some clover seeds from my mom and some dandelion seeds from M.I. Gardner that I'm planting all those for the bunnies. Here's some nasturtium I don't remember planting. Not sure what that is either. My purple cabbages, again, I planted these last October, and they're still tiny. Like, some of them are still super tiny, and they've been out here for a long time. My Greek oregano's taken over. My royal purple amethyst royal purple amethyst, that doesn't make any sense. Sweet alyssum, royal carpet sweet alyssum is going to seed. My garlic I planted last fall is doing pretty well. Planted more zinnia seeds here. Here's some spinach. This is the best I can get it to do, and then it usually dies. Some more Swiss chard from last year. Got some mustard that we just put in from starts. Here's old German tomatoes, I believe. Maybe some Sun Globe in there. And more tomatillos. This is my elderberry trees that I'm starting from cuts that I took last year. I just cut a piece of branch last year and stuck them in the soil like this over the fall, winter. And the ones that sprouted, I separated and put into their own buckets. And then this totally caught me by surprise. So when I was emptying out one of these buckets, there was a pecan that had sprouted. So that's a pecan tree. That pepper right there is 3 years old now. And then along this fence, I did the same thing that I did on the other side. Got some cucumbers. They're not getting enough light. Some beans. And then I planted some collards here. But once again, just not enough light in this area. So that's all we got going on right now as far as the garden goes. But my plan, our plan, is to use every usable space of this yard to grow our own food. Especially right now during our current global crisis, it's especially important to be able to grow your own food. And there's one more update I want to share with you guys. I'm very excited about this. And alright, here, take a look. I would like to introduce you guys to the Bantam 6. None of these will get very large at all. They're going to be tiny little birds. They're so cute. Those little gray ones are my favorite. And I believe the 2 bigger white ones, I believe those are silky bantams. And I don't know about the rest yet, but they all have furred legs or feet. So these guys are part of the family now. So I know that the varieties that I got probably won't give us a lot of eggs, but we don't eat a ton of eggs anyway. Plus they'll help us till our yard and fertilize and all that stuff. So I bring them out every day for a little bit of foraging in the sun. But I am brooding them in the living room. What is it, Miss Midnight? She wants some attention, guys. What is it, baby? Hi. Hi, baby. She acts like she's trying to hunt the chickens, but as soon as they make noise or come running towards her or flap their wings, she freaks out. Ain't that right, little girl? She's not a killer. She's just curious. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I've got to get inside and start dinner. Like I said, sorry I've been gone for so long. I will make a video explaining all of that. It's hard when you stop making videos for a long time to come back and start doing it again. Especially when you have anxiety and stuff. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. We just wanted to show you what's going on. And hopefully I will be back on schedule making videos all the time. I love you guys. I hope you're all doing well, staying home, staying safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.